University of South Carolina Gamecocks won their second national championship in 3 years, as you know, defeating Iowa, Caitlin Clark, and posting the 10th perfect season in the history of D1 women's college basketball. This morning, they're ringing the opening bell here at the big board. And joining us here at Post 9, Kamilla Cardoso, South Carolina Gamecocks center and third overall pick in last night's WNBA draft, and South Carolina head coach Dawn Staley. Ladies, welcome. Good to have you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you for just the amazing season and your incredible interview after the victory. We've been talking a lot about the ratings and sort of what it means for women's sports, but do you think we are in a moment of sorts for women's college basketball, at least?
I do. I do think we're in a moment in which, and I've said this a long time, that I think our game has been held back to now is at a point where it's bursting through the seams, and I don't think we're going to look back. I think it's just going to get better and better.
What do you think's been holding it back?
I do think the decision makers have held our sport back to the point of maybe because they don't think they would get return on their investment. I think now is the time in which they're seeing there's a return on your investment when you pour into our game.
Has it always? Have you felt that way, that we're in a change? And by the way, congratulations on Monday night. I was looking at the odds for the Sky getting the title. Jumped more than any other team on Monday.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think our game is improving a lot, and I think there's much more to keep improving.
Talk about the season and how it felt going from beginning to end and knowing that there were so many eyes on you, especially in the Final Four.
I think we had an amazing season. Since our first game, I knew we had an amazing team and we was going to do great things together. So I'm just proud of every single one of those girls.
Does it change? I mean, I know you've been doing this a while in terms of recruiting and getting women to come to the school and the sort of path that they're expected to take now in terms of playing to these huge audiences. You actually have, obviously the NBA's been around a while, WNBA's been around a while, but at this point it seems like a more defined path that people can follow.
Women's basketball is a sport, and it feels like that now. With the good, the bad, the ugly of it, we have it all. We have villains, we have incredible talent in our sport, and it's being highlighted. The good, the bad, and the ugly, again, is being highlighted, and that's what you have in every sport that's here and present.
And by that you mean you get celebrated, and then, of course, the critics come out, right? And the hot takes come out.
Absolutely. So I welcome it all. I welcome the critics. I welcome people thinking that we're not a sport. I welcome because they're taking time out of their day to talk about us not being a sport. So I welcome it all. But we also have people who have marveled over our sport and the people that are in it. So I am super proud of where we are, and I'm encouraged by the future that we'll have.
There's always the money thing. You know, I think there's been so much discussion about NIL and how athletes are compensated that way. But then you look at some of the contracts from Monday night, and I think people are realizing, wait, there's still a lot of disparity. You think that changes?
I don't do NIL, so I don't know.
No.
Well, I think now we're at a point where, there are more eyeballs on our game and our sport. So they're seeing the disparities, the salary disparities. But I will say the WNBA is moving in the right direction. We're still a very young league, a very, very young league, just like the NBA. The NBA didn't become what it's become, in 28 years. Think about that. So I do think our future's bright. I do think, again, people are going to look at our sport and pour into it because they see dollar signs at the end of the day.
I mean, that has to mean more schools that did not prioritize women's basketball, for example, are going to invest in it, right? And therefore the competition becomes harder.
I hope every school, every university treats women's basketball and women's sports like the University of South Carolina. They invest in my salary, they invest in student athletes, and you'll see that they're getting, we're here. We're on a channel that probably everybody goes by real quick. I've done it, but I've stopped to look and see, what this is about. I hope that this is a time in which you'll have more women's basketball coaches here on stage because I do think our game is going to be rich with talent and financial gain.
You were so gracious in your victory interview about Caitlin Clark. Now she's on SNL doing Weekend Update. In order to create the success you're talking about, you need to have superstars, yes?
Caitlin Clark is a superstar. I credit her with raising the level. We're creating more eyeballs on our sport, and we need to thank her for that. And a lot of people think I'm being facetious when I say that. I'm not. I'm all for the greater good of our game. If she's a big part of it, we need to find the next superstar that will take our game to the next level, along with telling the storylines of a team like we had, an undefeated season, a historical season. We need to tell all the stories of our game, and I do think we will.